Mm-hmm.
Oh, please don't go swing.
Do you like that? Is that fun?
It's basically just strawberries.
Good morning. It's surgery day. Friday the 6th of August, about 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. We're getting ready to leave. I slept pretty good last night. Went to bed late, like around midnight, and then got up at 5. And I didn't think I was gonna sleep, but I slept good, so I'm really thankful for that. And surgery is at 7:30 this morning. We have to be there about 6:15, so we're gonna leave. It's like less than a half hour away. Down at the main hospital at the East Surgery Center on Plymouth Road. And pretty nervous all week, but just ready to get this like next thing over with. The girls, we took them last night after dinner to Dan and Lisa's to spend the night, and then Paul and I went for a walk and then had dinner. And yeah, so we're just ready to do this. So thank you guys for your support and prayers, and I'll keep you updated. All right, it is post-surgery day 1. It's still Friday. God is so good. So many of our prayers have been answered today. It's just kind of just amazing to think that I had surgery today. I feel great, and that was our prayer. We expected and knew it was probably going to be easier than last summer, and it is like a very different experience post-surgery than last year so far. And it could change. I am on pain medication, and so maybe tomorrow or the next couple days things will start to wear down. But so far it's just been amazing. I mean, last year when I woke up from surgery, I was like railing in pain and asking for more medicine, and they couldn't give me any because I was pregnant. And I was puking in the car on the way home and couldn't move. I could walk a couple feet and then sleep, and walk to the bedroom and sleep, and walk to the couch and sleep, and just not. Paul told me I'm just a completely different person. And today, I mean, I'm sleeping. I have taken a couple hour naps, but I feel great. I don't even feel a lot of pain right now. And it's just so different. And so it's wonderful. Everything went really smoothly. Our surgeon said, nothing unexpected happened. And they took out as much tissue again in the implant. And she said that she couldn't see any noticeable cancer, which is what we also were praying for. And which that means that the chemo did its job, and that I likely won't need any more chemo. I'm still going to have radiation no matter what, and the reasoning behind that is radiation prevents cancer by I think damaging the cells there, so for reoccurrence, in that local reoccurrence in that area. So I have radiation, which is fine, but we did not want to do any more chemo. And so we'll find out. They're going to take the tissue that they took out to look at it, and when the pathology results come back, our oncologist will talk and they'll determine what's next. But likely it's not going to be chemo, so I'm so excited. And God is just so good. We just had a great day. I was there early and home by noon. It didn't even stay in recovery too long. I mean, as soon as they're out of recovery, they want you to go to the bathroom, to eat and drink, and change. And they were kind of pushing me to do that, and I was like, I just want to sleep. So they let me take a nap first. I went to the bathroom, they let me take a nap, and then change, and then eat crackers, graham crackers. And so yeah, we're just really, really happy. And Paul just came out here.
Hi.
Paul's been taking really good care of me, and it's just been a wonderful recovery so far. Paul's making us up some dinner, so I thought I would just take a couple minutes to remember some of the details from today before they're out of my memory. So, like most surgeries, I had to fast starting last night, and so much easier than last year because my surgery was at 7:30 a.m. We'd be there at 6. Last year it was in the late afternoon, and I was pregnant, and so I couldn't eat all day long, and I had to think about it all day long. But this year, we ate pizza last night for dinner at like 8 p.m. and then drank some water around midnight, and then I slept until 5 a.m. and then I couldn't drink anything or anything this morning, but that was a piece of cake. I often don't eat until like 10 a.m. anyways. And so also had to shower last night and this morning with a special like soap, like a surgical soap that they have you shower with. And you know, no makeup, no lotion or deodorant or perfumes or anything like that. And clean clothes in the morning, obviously. And then went in, we checked in, and then like less than 5 minutes later, we were in the pre-op, got all set up. You know, I found my vein in my hand like really easy, so that was good. And they did a pregnancy test because they do when you're young, and that was negative. If you remember from my first diagnostic video, or maybe I put it in my mastectomy while pregnant video, which is kind of a funny thing because like I had to take a pregnancy test last year and I was like definitely pregnant, like we all knew that, but they had to take one anyways. You think what else? Yeah, they got me all set, wore a hairnet, gown. They would like mark me to make sure we all know we're working on the left side. And came like all the doctors came around and did their checks, including some like residents and some medical students came around. Everyone was super friendly and nice. And one thing that was a little different than last year is last year I was at the main hospital and they gave me like a calming medicine when I was in the operating room already. But this year they gave me the calming medicine like as soon as they were wheeling me to the operating room, and it was really helpful because like that short like walk and then being in the operating room awake while they're getting ready to put you to sleep, last year was just like kind of traumatizing for me. And so this year, like having that medicine that was in my IV like calmed me, and it was just like, honestly I have a hard time remembering like what it was like, you know, just from this morning being in the operating room before I fell asleep because of that calming medicine. And I was trying to like remember to Paul, and I'm like, I think I was asleep when they put me on the operating table or awake, I don't remember. And like last year I had to like scoop myself on the operating table and like center myself, and it was just like really traumatizing for me. I'm not laughing to make fun of it, it's just, or make light of it, it's just, it was like remembering it wasn't nice. Like that's what I was really worried about, like when I was talking to Paul last night, is like that moment when I like leave Paul and I'm alone with all the medical professionals who I'm like trusting, you know, is just like the hardest, most nerve-wracking thing. And I'm just trusting that God knows this, what is going to take care of me, and they're going to put me under and I'm going to wake up, you know. And it was just kind of, it was scary. But this year, because of some medicine, I felt much better about it. And they then put like a mask on me with some oxygen, had me breathe for a while, get some good breaths in, and then they told me they were gonna put me to sleep, and then I woke up. Last year when I woke up, I was in so much pain. This year I woke up and she asked me if I was in pain, and I said, not really, which is just amazing. It was a different operation that took out much less tissue, and like there wasn't much muscle involved this year because they weren't, and you know, putting an implant on under my muscle, and also that there was no armpits and lymph nodes involved this year. And so I'm just so thankful. There's like a little bit of discomfort, so I did end up taking a little medicine later, and they have me in, make sure I'm honest here, but they have me in like a wrap, and this is all orange from like iodine, but they have me in like this wrap right now, and it's like all pink and flowery. It came with straps. It's like a crop top thing with like Velcro up the front. It's a medical grade compression bra, but it came with straps I saw in like a back, and Paul's like, oh, so you could wear it to Cedar Point if you want. And it made me laugh for a long time when he said that, because I'm not gonna wear this to Cedar Point or anything like this. But it's so silly, but it makes me happy that it's like pink and flowery. Like last year I had this really nasty skin colored one that just like ended up just getting really had a hole in it for my drain, and it just ended up just getting really gross because I had to wear this for like a week. I think you have to wear this for a week until my drain comes out. The doctor did tell me it's possible I might get a little more fluid and my drain might stay in slightly longer than last year, because when they make you flat, there's tends to be like a pocket of fluid that builds up. And so I shouldn't be surprised if it takes a couple more days for the actual drain to come out. So I'll accept that. And Paul has to like 3 times a day, he has to strip it and measure the fluid that comes out and empty it. And he did that last year. So he's comfortable and really helpful with that. Yeah, so no nausea so far. I was able to wake up and eat like juice and crackers, and then we got out of there, came home, and went straight to bed. And I'll have to show another time, but I got like this thing for the bed to sleep on. I slept on that for a while, but it kind of hurt my neck, so I used to sleep on my bed, and then got up, tried to watch TV, mostly like caught up on like replying to people on social media and texting. Ate grilled cheese, drank water, and then took another couple hour nap. And then we fixed the thing so it didn't hurt my neck, the thing on my bed. And then now I'm up, Paul's making food and drinking water, watching Shark Tank. And I'm just so thankful. Like, you know, we had these prayers that the surgery would be easier, and it is, and there'd be no complication, and that's been true, and that that there would be no sign of cancer that the surgeon could see, and that was true. She said like she couldn't, you know, she feels really confident that we got it all, and she said all this to Paul, that she feels really confident that I'm on like the right path for like total recovery. And she said it's no doubt in her mind that, you know, because I was pregnant last time and with a margin issue and hormones, I wasn't able to get the treatment I needed because of the pregnancy. And she said it was worth it. You know, having Abby is definitely worth it. But that's why this, you know, why we're doing this again. And I'm totally accepted that. And I would do it again for Abby, as Paul reminded me. And so I'm just really thankful. And I mean, can you believe I'm just like chatting up, making this 8-minute video right now? This is 8 minutes long. And I'm like, it's the day of my surgery. Like, I had surgery less than 12 hours ago. It's just amazing. I'm so thankful to the medical field and the fact that like God allows us to have this much control in the medical field with our bodies, and they can do so much and like help so many people. It's just amazing. So yeah, that's the update. I probably will do other little updates over the next couple days if things change, or, you know, just kind of documenting this process. The girls are still at Dan and Lisa's. Paul's probably gonna get Abby in the morning. That's kind of the plan. We did FaceTime both of them earlier, and they're having a blast, and Abby's doing great and slept good, and, you know, they're doing wonderful. So that is it for now. So this is what I'm sleeping on. It's like these 3 foam pieces, and they like zipper together, and they're configurable to different ways you can lay down. There's Paul's notes and tracking my medicine and everything, like the discharge papers, and this is what we keep track of, like how much fluids my drain empties, and then he's keeping track of like when I take medicine. So Paul's little setup, his little nurse station. He tells me he's gonna go chart. Okay, so quick update. It is Saturday morning, the next morning after my surgery. Slept okay last night. Not all night, like on and off, and wasn't like uncomfortable too much, like physically, like pain wise, just uncomfortable, just like couldn't get comfortable. I guess if that makes sense. Anyways, been up since about 5 now on the couch watching Olympic highlights, and just made coffee. And yeah, so overall, again, I'm doing great. I'm not having too much pain. It's so different than last year. I mean, last year I needed help going to the bathroom. I need help changing. I need help like putting on my like pants and like socks. And I mean, I take assistance doing that now. Like Paula helped me, but like I could honestly do it on my own. Last year I couldn't lift my left arm. It felt like it was like it was just unusable, and this year I can like lift it above my head slowly. Last year I couldn't, or I would take really shallow breaths, because it hurt to breathe. And I mean, I could breathe normal. And so this is just an easier surgery, an easier recovery. I'm so thankful about that. And like, it's just kind of shocking and it's nice. So that is it. I think I'm going to end this video and post it now. Thank you again, everyone. Continue praying for recovery, and that, soon by middle of next week, we should hear back from our surgeon with the pathology results. We're just waiting on that.